Of course, now there's a fortune. Not when I actually need it. See? Not when I actually need it. See, in this instance. Purposes of the experience. Let's see. And I think specifically it may have actually miscued. Either I miscued it or not actually. I don't know if right. I was thinking last night when I accidentally skipped. Yeah. So, if I actually tally what I have right now, it's currently 31. If you then missed one, it's 32. No, I stand corrected. Yeah, we actually do need unfinished lines. hypothetically, if I defeat 3 regular enemies, plus find 1 more daisy, then I'm done. I don't need to fight 35. I just need to fight 30. See, it's my reasons with this. I probably should have thought a bit harder on how to go about this, but I didn't understand this one. So, as if I've never understood the mechanics better than how this thing works, then at the same time, actually, I realize because I still would have to use some flower points and still takes time to fight each thing. That's the last one that I need to fight. As long as I don't dodge this. 34 bush and then 5. Now all I need to do is just find because we actually don't need the timer anymore for this. And all I need to do is just fight one enemy. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to try to avoid any more fights until I get to a pit of 100 trials. And there'll be some stuff to actually figure out in between. So, while it seems like it might just go to a safe spot and stop the game, I'm not going to. Because again, there's still a few things that I must do before we start the pit of 100 trials. So first thing is I need to clear out all this inventory space. I'm going to wait to sell the gold bars real quick. Because then next, I want to see if there's anything I really don't need. Next on the agenda, all 3 of those have to come out, and you have to come back. I'm also going to be activating a badge called Lucky Start. Specifically, makes good things happen when you first enter a battle. If I remember right, not everything that happens is good though. I could be wrong on that statement. That I'll turn off too. So then that will also allow me to do this. Next, I actually kind of want to get rid of some of those. Actually, power plus is a lot, right? at 6. There'd be no way I'd be doing Power Plus. So next on the list is another tedious task, but unlike before, I'll actually save everyone the expense of what's going to happen. Well, almost. I actually do need to store that Ultra Shroom real quick. And then I actually want to buy this. So I can store it, so I can actually make a Jammin' Ultra. Now, the main premise for what's going to be happening next actually involves this. We're going to try and get ourselves all the way up to the top on this and get everything filled. So that way this is considered as close to 100% done as possible. Easiest way to go about it. It's tedious, but gold bars sell for 100. The 3 times only sell for 300. And the reason why I say only is because while mathematically it makes sense on that note, it does not make sense on purchase note. So, easiest way to go about it is actually to buy a bunch of the single gold bars and then turn around and sell all those single gold bars. You do lose 10 coins per instance, but it actually is a lot more efficient than trying to do it with the 350 versus 300. Because you lose a lot more money-wise than doing that. Okay. So that's the game plan for what's going to actually happen with it. What I'll do in a second, before any of that, is I want to make this recipe for the Jelly Ultra. And then I also need to sell some more stuff so that way I am maxed out on coins as much as possible before I start going through this bulk selling process. So storing that. Now to sell some badges. We're maxed out on coins at this point. Just to show it again real quick. Now let's go ahead and do this gold bar thing. Oh, almost forgot. I never did this during the last 2 times, but to prove that this is a new day, we'll sell that too when we go through the process, so don't worry. And let the tediousness commence. Not as much of a financial burden when you're trying to sell it. You also have the ability to choose how you takes some time. Turning around and sell it takes some time. Time to get those 2 items out real quick. I'm gonna make this recipe and we'll do the last bit of prep that has to be done before we get ourselves set for the Pit of 100 Trials and actually go into the Pit of 100 Trials. Okay, so I need to get all that stuff out of my storage that I'm actually going to be needing for this adventure. So to start, I need all the life shrooms. And all the jelly ultras. I also need the Zest Dynamite and the Courage Meal, since both of those are actually weapons. I need... Shroom Crepe, Zest Special, Zest Deluxe, Inky Pasta, Jelly Candy, Whack-a-Bump, Meteor Meal. Oh, I have more life shrooms. Shroom Steak, Couples Cake. That's it. So these are all set up now in alphabetical order. I've got just enough set for coins, so I don't have to actually worry about needing to collect more coins drastically last second. And I'm going to go ahead and save in the room beside us. The next session should technically be considered the final session for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door that I'll be doing. Because then it'll be the Pit of 100 Trials. This will be interesting. So, I just wanted to prove a quick point before I go any further with all of this. And it's the factor that there's probably going to be a good handful of people that, with seeing this whole process and seeing the timer and whatnot, may specifically assume that I'm going through this just adding a quote-unquote timer to show how long I've been playing this game. Well, for this process of grinding out for the Amazy Daisies and getting myself to level 49. What I'm doing with this specific situation is I'm kind of just putting this at the very end of all of this that's going to be posted for it. Just to show the fact that for anyone doubting that I actually went through and took this long to do it, there's going to be proof. There's literally proof that's right in front of you right now. And I mean, even as going through this, just skipping ahead with bits and pieces of stuff, you can see the timer is actively moving as stuff's going on with this adventure. There's no other recorded footage, like there's no other hidden footage that has different names with it or anything like that. These are the raw files that I'm uploading, showing that I took this entire time of 5 hours and 15 minutes between 4 sessions to do this very potentially unnecessary but worthwhile task of making myself all the way as high of a level as I was. So, that's for anyone that's doubting whether or not I actually did the work in this. Or, should say, anyone doubting that I put any physical efforts with time on this. And I'm just making stuff up. No. None of this is being made up.